Hello, hello, hello.
Hi.
We are live. Oh, wait, no. 1 minute. Okay, no, we're live.
Hello.
We're live. Hi, you guys. Might take a second for people they might have to refresh their screen. So let me see here real quick. Hello, hello. Are y'all ready for Slay this season? Happy holidays. I know it's like October 23rd, but hey,
Right. Feels wild.
holidays. Well, I told Zane, I'm like, I want to put our Christmas tree up next week. I know
Yes.
that's crazy, but we're be having a baby in November. So that tree better be up already.
Get it up. Get it out of
Right?
the way. Get it up.
Okay, if you guys are hopping on the live, we want you to comment, which is called live chat. You can only see the live chat if you are on a phone, if you are on the YouTube app. I see Alejandra's here. Hi, Alejandra. Yay. Yeah, you have to be on the YouTube app and you have to be signed into YouTube. They need to know who's commenting. Okay. They want you signed in, but it's really easy
Okay.
to sign in. And you can do it right now. If you haven't done it already, take a second to do it because we are going to be doing a giveaway. One of the ways you get entered is that you have some comments. So I see Pam's here. I'm totally gonna butcher your name. Yaniri? Yeah, Yaniri, am I saying that right?
Hmm.
Am I saying Yaniri right?
No.
Hopefully. No, I'm not. How do you say it, Lindsay?
Um,
Yanir? So pretty.
Yenir.
Yanir. That's a beautiful name. Hello, hello. Susan's here. Hey, Susan. Well, we're so excited you guys are here. Okay, it looks like we are live and everything is up and running. Um, so let me hop on over here. So you guys type in the chat because we are going to have some girlies from all over the country. We want to see where you are coming in from. So type in the chat, where do you live? Are you Central? Are you Eastern? Are you Pacific?
Mountain
Uh,
Standard.
oh yeah, Mountain Standard. Let's forget about that one.
Yeah.
Tell us where you are because we are so excited to have girls from all over the country coming to the live tonight. Y'all just get ready because this is going to be such a fun night to kick off your holiday season. You're going to be leaving tonight feeling like, okay, it's beginning, right? Next week's November. Okay, so I want
Wild.
to tell you one thing you want to grab really quick before we get started, and that is a piece of paper and a pen. Okay, so grab a piece of paper and a pen. Doesn't have to be cute. Any paper laying around is fine. But we are going to be doing three different questions throughout the event. And then at the very end, you'll snap a picture of this and send it to your beauty consultant. And that will give you three extra entries into the giveaway. You definitely want this piece of paper. It's like gold, okay? So grab a piece of paper and a pen, and then you can just write one, two, and three for the questions. One, two, and three. Um, and we'll tell you what those are here in just a second. But I want to first introduce myself. My name is Jacqueline Schnauz. I am a Pink Cadillac director in Mary Kay, and I'm so excited to be here because truly, you guys, this is the best part of the job is being able to connect with our customers and provide them education. I was just thinking the other day, like, what's the difference between going somewhere like Ulta or Sephora versus connecting with the Mary Kay beauty consultant and purchasing products, you get so much extra
Mhm.
personal service and education. So tonight, our intention is you guys, number one, you have fun, but also that you learn how to apply your makeup in a way that makes you show up confidently this season. And I'm also here with my friend Lindsay. So Lindsay, I'll let you introduce yourself real quick.
Yeah, hi, I'm Lindsay Dickerhuff, and we are actually a brand new Trax driving unit. So we drive the Chevy Trax, working towards Cadillac. But I am a director here in Mary Kay, and I love doing these events. I actually primarily work on social media, so getting to do these Zoom events are so fun, these YouTube events. Um, just like Jacqueline was saying, what is different with us versus Sephora Ulta? Fun fact, I was a makeup artist. I still do every once in a while, but I got to learn about the products in Ulta and Sephora. And what I learned is that it is really difficult to not only mix brands, but also find a custom match that actually works for you. And so you're not only going to learn principles that are going to prepare you for the holidays, make you feel so confident, but you're also going to be matched custom to your complexion with products that are meant for your skin. That is the beauty of working with a Mary Kay consultant is that not only do you get amazing makeup, you also get the prep for your skin. And so if you choose to get to do any of our makeup today, just know you'll be set up for a skin prep that is wedding day worthy, which is what I used to do for my brides. So we're going to talk a little bit about that later, but just know that all these principles, everything that we're teaching you today, it has been tried and true from what I have done. So I used to help brides make their makeup last all day, make them look timeless. So not only are you going to learn some fun trends, but you're also going to learn things that are going to make you look good no matter what season. So stay tuned.
Woo! And guys, by the way, Lindsay is going to be our model today. So she is
Oh yeah.
barefaced, fresh faced. She's going to be starting from the very beginning and show you a step-by-step tutorial. And we're going to show you here in a second what our inspo pick is for that tutorial today. So you'll know what we're doing. But I
Yeah.
want to tell you quickly a little bit about the giveaway. Okay, so you know how to enter. First and foremost, during the tutorial, Lindsay's going to ask a few questions. When you answer those questions in the chat, that will be an entry into the giveaway. And here's the coolest thing, y'all. We're going to draw for the winner on the live. You do not have to wait. You will find out by the end of this video who won the giveaway, okay? Because I'm going to put old school. I'm going to write your name and put it in this little bowl here, and we're going to draw for the winner. So you will get an entry when you answer those specific questions, and I'll be watching the chat here for you to answer those questions that she'll ask. And we'll let you know, this is a question for a drawing. What questions, okay? So each of those will be one entry. Then, of course, the one I mentioned before, throughout tonight, we're going to have other questions you're going to answer, 1, 2, and 3. When you send a picture of this to your consultant at the end, that is it 3 entries in. Okay, now you might be asking, Greg, what am I getting? What is this giveaway? Well, I did this fancy little setup here, but you guys, we're giving away one of my favorite products, not even a product, is this amazing roll-up bag. This is amazing. Let me tell you a little bit about it. It has a hook on it, so it can go on the back of a door. Okay, it spins. Each of these pockets hold an insane amount of product. They each have like different skincare lines in it right now, but they're all Velcro. So you can throw one in a gym bag, throw one in an overnight bag if you're just going to take your makeup or maybe just your skincare, but it will fit skincare, makeup, hair care. Then this is how you travel with it. You put that in here. It rolls up nice and neat into this cute little bag. Are you kidding me? This is the best travel accessory. Or if anybody on here has a lot of stuff on your bathroom counter and your husband's like, why is this taking over our bathroom? This is the best tool to have in your bathroom to keep yourself organized. And if you have one of these, I know some of our customers have these. These are really good gifts as well for the holiday season. So we have a brand new one here waiting for you with your name on it. And we'll be giving that away tonight. So that's going to be fun. Okay. Now, I want to know, y'all type in the comments. I see y'all blowing up the comments. It's so fun. Let me know, what is one fun event or thing you're going to be doing in the next 3 months? Where are you going? What you doing?
We
Okay.
want to know.
Yeah, we want to know where's the fun at?
Invested. Yeah.
I'll be doing nothing. I'm having a baby in like 2 weeks, okay? So probably nothing. But what is one fun thing you're going to be excited about this season? Are you going to see Christmas lights? Are you having Thanksgiving? Are you hosting Thanksgiving? You going
Mhm.
somewhere for Thanksgiving? I know some people go some places like where snow is. Susan lives somewhere where snow is actually.
She does. Yeah.
Right? I'm a Texas girl. There's no snow here. Okay. Um, but y'all, I saw this statistic that 79% of Americans say that they will attend a holiday themed community event this year. This could be a light display, a parade, a festival. Of course, we're going over to grandma's house, right? Or Aunt Joanne's house for Thanksgiving, wherever you're going. Um, oh, Angela's doing an open house. Susan is going to Christmas parties. I love it. How fun. Well, the fact is you might be going somewhere. Okay, you might be seeing some people. And I want you to picture this real quick. Picture showing up to your family's holiday dinner. Okay, you pop on your bold lip. You're feeling good. You're feeling confident. You're like, I could take on the world right now. You go into the house, and your mother-in-law is like, oh my gosh, who is she? What have we done with my daughter-in-law right now? But what is different about her? There's an essence about her that's just different. The way she's carrying herself. You can show up and everybody's thinking, what is she doing? What is up to her? What is she up to? You could be unrecognizable this year in the best way possible. You know, um, that is what happens when you start to take care of yourself and show up with makeup, with you carry yourself in a different way, and you truly could be unrecognizable. So get ready, my friends. We are going to get you on the road to feel in that beautiful confidence, okay?
Amen.
Yes. Okay, Lindsay. So I want to know what trends are happening this season. What are we seeing for the holidays this season?
Yes. Okay. So we're seeing some monochromatic looks where you're going to have the brown eyes, very bronzy face, and a bronze brown lip, like a rich lip. So we're going to talk about that because you're going to see the trends that we're going to talk about. We're also going to see a red lip. Now, this can be a deep red, like a burgundy maroon. Burgundy maroon is really in right now. Or you're going to see a classic red lip. And I'm going to show you guys a classic red lip. But if you want to try a burgundy or a maroon or something like that, your consultant they will match you. So
Mhm.
don't feel like what I'm trying on today is what exactly you have to pick or whatever Jacqueline has. Just know that when you work with us, you get matched. So, we're gonna walk you through the difference between the browns and the rich red lip. We're gonna do a bronzy eye, really pretty eyeshadow, and then I'm gonna show you how to do a red lip, but you're gonna see both. But those are the trends right now. Trends are browns and reds and rich colors. And what's really cool, you guys, this is what I'm doing research on is when you have makeup that stands out, that makes you look so beautiful, you
Mhm.
can pull out the black dress from a few years ago and reuse it. You can use whatever is in your closet. You don't have to go buy a brand new outfit for that event that you're doing, okay? You can buy a red lip and just know that that is what's going to make you stand out. So I've been doing the research on that because I feel like it can get so overwhelming, like buying an outfit, buying new shoes, doing all the things when all you have to do is apply the eyeshadow, apply the lip, and sister, you are good to go. So I'm
Mhm.
super excited to show you guys just some tips and tricks that'll make you stand out.
Yay! Okay, well, let's get started. Are y'all ready? Type in the chat, say yes, me, let's go. If you're ready to see
Yes.
makeup look, we want to know from you. And what are you more excited about? More of that brown neutral lip or more of the red, bold, the berries, the standout color? Um, Amazing. They're saying, yes, let's go. Okay, amazing. Well, Lindsay, let's go ahead and take it away, girlfriend. And I know you're going to start with some prep.
Okay, so first I will ask my first question. I want to know, what do you see yourself needing to learn most, you guys. If there's something in your mind that you are looking forward to most, type it in the chat. We need to know what is so important to you. We care about what you want to learn. So just know, type that in the chat so we know what you want to learn most, okay? So, as a makeup artist, you're going to learn that there's a few tips and tricks that I have learned along the way, but the biggest one, you guys, is using all one line. And I have already prepped my skin. Everything that I have on right now is Mary Kay skincare. I exfoliated this morning. I did a charcoal mask this morning to shrink my pores. And I am fully freshly moisturized. So before you put any makeup on, y'all, do that for yourself. It's good. You're gonna thank yourself for exfoliating and putting a fresh layer of moisturizer on. This is key. But what I learned as a makeup artist is you are want to use all one line, and that is because every makeup company uses different bases. So we're going to talk about the base of your makeup. As you can see, I have a very well-loved primer, okay? So first we're going to start with primer. Base is so key. And if you take a good time on it, it will reward you down the line. This is what's going to make your makeup last from that first event in the morning till that last event at the end of your night. You are going to look exactly the same and you're going to be thanking yourself that you did these steps, okay? So let me clip my hair back and we'll get started.
Lindsay, we're getting some answers in. So PM says that she's looking for current trends and how to recreate them on herself. Maria wants help with blending eyeshadows and her eyebrows.
Mm,
Yes. And let's see. Alejandra says blending eyes, yes. Let me see what else. Y'all keep them coming. Okay, so this question, and you want to repeat the question, Lindsay? This is an entry. Okay, I'm writing your name down.
yes.
One entry for you can say as much as you want, but you're gonna get one entry for answering the question.
Of what you need to learn the most.
What do you need to learn the most right now with your makeup, with your routine?
So you are going to see a lot. If I'm hearing eyeshadows, guess what? That is going to be our super fun. That is why we're doing this gorgeous bronzy eyeshadow look because people got to know, how do you blend all those colors? I
Right.
got you. So first you're going to apply our primer. You guys, okay, so what this primer does is it fills in our pores, it fills in our fine lines and wrinkles. It creates that flawless barrier, okay? Also, little fun fact, it has SPF in it, chef's kiss. Okay. And then we're going to take our setting spray. Okay. You're going to see me apply several layers of this. Do not be afraid to set some layers. Okay. So first we're going to do one layer with our setting spray. All right. So once we do that, now we can start working on our base. So you're going to see me apply both CC cream and foundation. You can choose one or the other. You don't have to do both, but I want to show you both so that you know what would work best for you. Okay, so that's the beauty of what we're trying to do here. So, or you can use both. If you want to use both like me, you absolutely can. So
And
first,
I
okay.
learned this from you, and I do CC cream first and then foundation after because of the redness correcting and the hydration.
It makes such a difference. So the cool thing about all of our products, you guys, is they are so layerable. It does not feel heavy. It does not feel cakey. So if you did, you're like, I think I want to do both. It will not feel heavy. I promise you that. So first we're going to take our CC cream. So what our CC cream does is I want you to think like tinted moisturizer, but has a corrective color in it. So if you are someone who has redness, uneven skin tone, maybe you deal with some purples or under eye unevenness, you guys, this is going to correct that out while giving you still a finish. So if you're someone who doesn't like a ton of makeup, but you want a little bit of something to even out your palette, this is going to be your gal, okay? So we're going to go ahead and blend that in with our foundation brush. Okay, you're going to put that everywhere. I put it on my eyelids because I have like little veins on my eyelids. Don't be afraid to put it on your eyelids, under eye. It is made for everything. So I apply a nice light layer of this everywhere, okay? Um, and I'm even going to give you a fun fact. If you put a little bit on your lip, It's going to neutralize out your lip for that brown lip later, or if you're going to wear a red lip, this is going to give you a nice palette to make it last all day. So
Hmm.
go ahead and put that on your lip. So as you can see, if I honestly wanted to stop here, I totally could. Our CC cream is just such a nice coverage, so lightweight, but we're going to take it a step further, okay? We're going to take our foundation, and what the cool thing is about our foundation is it has our 3D complex in it. No other foundations have skincare in it, okay? So let's talk about it. Um, what this does is it has a 3D complex that brightens an even skin tone. Okay. It also produces collagen. It is an incredible product that works with your skin and not against it. So, what we're going to do is we're going to apply evenly everywhere with our finger. Okay. And then we're going to go ahead and my chair just keeps like naturally turning. Here we go. Um, so now we're gonna go ahead and blend that in.
And I love, Lindsay, that you mentioned it has the skincare in it because how many of us here were like, I wish my skin just looked amazing. And the way that your skin is going to affect how your makeup looks. But like, if we could make our skin better with our makeup,
Yep.
that's like maximizing your time.
Yep.
And that's amazing that this makeup has skincare built in. So two for one, two for one.
Yes. And it really does make such a difference in the longevity of your makeup. Um, if you are someone who is wanting to go from event to event, if you have skincare in your makeup, it just creates such a solid base. So as you can see, it just has such a beautiful glow. It's very skin-like. You're not, it's not going to feel heavy whatsoever. So this is our first major layer. I've evened everything out. I've done everything I wanted to. If you are someone who likes to reduce shine, we'll talk about that, but I really like my glow.
Hmm.
So we're gonna I'm gonna show you both ways. So next we're gonna take our concealer because as you can see, when you do your foundation and your CC cream, you kind of take away all the dimension. And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring dimension back in, okay? So we're gonna take our concealer. You guys, if you have not tried our new concealer, get with it. It is so creamy,
Oh,
so amazing.
it is so good.
I love our new concealer.
I okay, I have to talk about that, but let me tell our guests here real quick. You guys, if you have questions throughout this event and throughout the tutorial, type them in the chat. I am like reading the chat and writing down the questions. At the end, we are going to do a Q&A when you're sending that picture to your consultant. We'll take just a few minutes to answer all those questions. So I want to make sure your question gets answered. So feel free to just type it in the chat and I will make sure to write it down because we're getting some good questions about like how to make foundation not feel like it weighs you down and things like that.
Mm.
But that concealer, Lindsay,
All
it
right.
also has skincare. Mary Kay is like taking all of our
Yes.
products and reformulating everything with skincare to help with the under eye area and brightening and all of that. It's
Mm.
so smooth.
So good. So we're gonna do one more. Where did my setting spray go? Where did I put it? Where did I put? There it is. It fell. So we're gonna do one more layer of setting spray. Okay. We're gonna do one more because this is the last liquid product we're gonna be using. All right. So what I like to do is I like to take our cream. I cream. It's
Brush.
not eyeshadow. Cream
Cream
brush. It's
color.
just, I think it's a cream color brush. That's it. So what I like to do, and this is a trick of the trade, okay? So most people who deal with dark circles or maybe deal with like darker eyes, naturally, they want to drag that concealer all the way under. We are not going to do that, okay? What we're going to do is we're going to keep it in a triangle right by our eye, and then we're going to bring it up and over our eye, okay? We want to put that nice bright. Now look at the difference, okay? Now next, we're going to take our concealer and we're going to go up and out. It's almost like we're creating an illusion of a facelift, okay? So
Oh.
see the difference. Okay. Look at this side. Look at this side. I'm brighter. I'm lifted. So then I'm going to take my foundation brush, all right, and I'm just going to ever so slightly blend that in. I'm not trying to push it into the skin. I'm just going to ever so slightly blend it out so that there's no harsh lines. It still looks even. I'm going to chisel out my jaw just a little bit with this. I am going in and I'm brightening and lifting, okay? So if you are someone who's like, oh my gosh, is this gonna feel heavy? Absolutely not. This still feels so lightweight. All these products are so created to blend together to sit on the skin so well. So as you can see, I'm lifted, I'm brightened on this side. So I'm gonna go through on this side and I'm gonna do that exact same thing. I'm gonna tap that concealer in, okay? I'm going to tap it into a triangle like that. I'm going to tap it into my eye, go up and out. I'm going to bring a little bit onto my eye.
This lift trick is everything.
It
Like I
really is.
totally transforms like the way your face shape looks. It just,
Totally.
like it lifts everything.
It,
And the way that you do the line down here to kind of lift, it's like we want this,
amen.
right?
Yes, and we're going to come back to this cream brush because guess what? It's going to help you with your lipstick as well. So we're going to it's a multi-use brush. Okay, so as I blended everything in, as you can see, I am brighter, I'm lifted, everything's focused now on my eyes. This is what takes your makeup from, oh, she looks cute to like, oh, why does her makeup look so different? Or it looks so good. This is the difference, you guys, is contouring. It's setting the stage for that, okay? So if you are someone who was like, hey, Lens, I'm not a huge glowy girly, I do not want that much glow. If that is you, that is just fine. And I cannot find my setting powder. Give me 1 minute.
Okay. So, I'm curious in the chat, let me know, do you like glow or matte? Okay, so glow
Mm,
is when you're like, you have the dewy look, okay? And matte is no shine. You don't want any shine. And I think it's like preference. Some people prefer one over the other. But glowy doesn't mean you look oily or sweaty, okay? If it does look that way, then we're not doing it the right way, right? Right,
uh,
Lindsay?
yeah.
Um,
So as you're gonna see, I have our setting powder. It's our translucent powder. And what a lot of people don't know is it actually has like refined powders in it that when like on photo, it like brightens you. It's like a brightening translucent powder. So not shiny, bright. And so it is amazing for photos. So I take our powder brush and I just do a nice layer. As you can see, look what it did to my forehead, okay? It's still bright, but it's not shiny. And so what I'm doing is I'm just gonna go through and I'm gonna just do a nice layer of that setting powder. You guys, this just once again seals in that insurance policy that your makeup will last all day as well. So don't be afraid to apply it, even if you are someone who likes a little glow. You can
mhm.
always add glow back in. This will ensure longevity. So if that is something that's super important to you, feel free.
Yeah. I mean, how many of us go to multiple events in a day? I was just telling Lindsay, like our families, me and my husband's family are all within driving distance. So when we do holiday stuff, we like go to one for a little bit, then we go to the other one for a little bit. And she's like, that's crazy. They just need to come to you.
Yeah.
Now that we're gonna have a baby. But we do multiple events in a day. And what that means is I need to like have my makeup looking good from the morning to the very, very evening.
Yep.
So and not even just the holidays, but sometimes you want it to last that longevity throughout the day. So I think these steps that you just showed, that's how you're gonna set it up for success.
Exactly. And hey, this is my next question. If you have used any of these products so far, or if you have used our Mary Kay products, what is your favorite product and why? Tell us.
Mm.
And let the girlies know. Let's not gatekeep, okay? If you are someone who's already using it, type in the chat. Tell us what your favorite product is and why you love it. Don't just tell us what it is. Tell us why, okay? So next, we're gonna do contour and blush because this is key, okay? Contour and blush. Now you're gonna see me pull it from my Pro palette. You guys, our blushes, our contour, everything, eyeshadows, all the thingies are magnetic. So just know that we have a palette, not this big. We even have smaller ones, but we're gonna start with our contour, okay? So I'm gonna take our blush brush and apply Latte. That's our contour. Now, once again, you're going to see that lifted up and out. So we're going to go straight onto our cheekbone, your cheekbone, not underneath, onto our cheekbone. And we're going to go up and out with our contour, okay? Now, why are we doing on the cheekbone, not underneath? I learned like 5 years ago that it was meant to go underneath because we are lifted, we are not hollow skeletons, okay? So we're gonna go up and out. So same thing, I'm gonna go on my cheekbone, up and out. And you're also gonna see me not go all the way in with our bronze or our contour, okay? I'm gonna stay like mid-eye. Okay, so we're gonna do that. We're just gonna go up and out. And then I'm gonna apply a little bit to my forehead. I always like to do a little contour to my forehead, to my nose, because we don't just have color in our cheeks, right? We have color all over the place. So go ahead and put that dimension back in and add a little color. And then I'll do a little bit on my nose. You can either do it down directly down the bridge of your nose. You can do it on the side of the bridge of your nose. It does not matter. You just want to add a pop of dimension back into your nose. Okay, and then next we are going to do blush. So I'm going to take Shy Blush. Your consultant is going to match you. Ooh, we got nice. I love it. Your
Get lots of names
consultant,
in here.
I love it. Your consultant is going to match you for your blush. Okay, so I'm going to be using Shy Blush. And I'm going to directly go over top of that contour, okay? Don't go above, don't go below. We're just going to go right over top, up and out. Perfect. Can you see the difference? Yeah. So we're just gonna keep going. Yes, ma'am.
Mhm. And Lindsay, we're getting lots of CC creams as favorites because it's quick and it's simple, covers the face without spending a lot of time.
Amen.
Also, don't you can skip foundation when you use it, which you definitely can. It can be your foundation, super
Yep.
lightweight. So that just tells me anyone on here watching, if you don't have that CC cream, it's a crowd favorite. We got to
It
get you
really
it.
is. It
Um,
really is.
okay, so Alejandra said, what was applied after translucent powder? This is a
That was the contour.
contour.
Mm-hmm. Contour. And then if you guys love the glowy look, I'm gonna pop a little highlighter on just so you can see what glowy back on looks like. So we have our highlighter glazed. And so I'm just gonna go right over top of my cheekbone and just pop that back on. You guys, our highlighter is not sparkly or shiny. It is so like opaque beauty. It's so nice. It doesn't like overly shine in pictures. Yeah,
Yeah, you see
it's
that?
just enough to make you pop. So that is our color and our base when it comes to the face, okay? So far, it just looks so even, so beautiful. Um, Next we're gonna move on to eyebrows. I know that we got an eyebrow request in there, didn't we?
We
Wasn't
did.
that something? Okay, cool.
Someone wanted to learn more about eyebrows.
Yeah. Okay, let's talk about it. So, what I love about brows is that we have an incredible gel, which I love. You can either get it tinted or clear. I love our clear. And then what I like to do is I like to use our brow pencil. I use brunette. And this is my trick of the trade for brows, okay? So what I like to do is I like to start out with the arch. I will connect it with the inside of the brow. So I like to clean up my arch first with our pencil because you could do like little strokes um, and just almost like hair-like strokes. So first I'll start with my arch because the arch is key. Look at the difference between this arch, that arch. And then what I'll do is I'll clean up my bottom inside brow. So I'll connect that line. And then what I'll do is I'll take the little um brow pencil and I'll start applying little hairs. I will make it look like I just put in little hairs, and that is it.
Look at the difference in your eyebrows.
It looks so different,
It
but it
shapes.
looks like my brows. It
Yeah,
doesn't look
it
like,
does.
you know? And so I'm going to do on the other really quickly, and then I'll show you what I do with the gel because what the gel does is it brushes, if you are someone who has like hairs that are kind of like a little squirrely, like they're kind of all over the place, or if you have ones that are they grow different directions, whatever it may be, what this brow gel does is it cleans it all up and makes them look so put together. So what I
Mhm.
do is I take the gel, okay, and I'll brush first on the inside, right? We'll brush them all together because that's typically I feel like where the squirrely ones are. And then I will brush my brows into one place. So same thing, take that gel. And some people feel like gels, like you can either see it or it dries really funky. You guys, this gel is not like that at all. It doesn't like dry tacky or anything like that. It's just so soft and it doesn't look oily. Like as you can see it still looks really natural on me. So that is our brows. And then we will get moving on to eyeshadows. Let's get on to the main event because I feel like everybody wants to learn about
Yeah,
eyeshadows. So let's get into it.
let's
Okay.
do it.
So you're gonna want a few different eyeshadow brushes. I have our I think this one is our crease brush. Like I've had it for so
All
long, I
over.
don't even have the name on it anymore. It's
That's,
like
I think, the all over eyeshadow.
all over. And then this one, same thing, I lost the name on it. This one's the fan one.
That's like the circle one.
Blending.
Okay,
The
that's the
blending.
blending
Okay.
eye.
So these are the brushes you're going to want, right? Okay. So we're going to do the all over one first.
Oh,
When you're,
Lindsay, can I cut you off real quick?
yeah,
You guys, as you have your piece of paper, the number one slot is for you to just jot down any products you're seeing tonight that you really like that you want to talk to your beauty consultant about. So number one is your wish list. Okay. So this is like just jot down any products that you really like. That might be for you or might be for a holiday gift, because you're going to be seeing quite a few. So that's in the number one section. Okay. And we'll
perfect.
tell you about two and three in a second.
Fun. Okay. Next, we're going to take our Inner Fire palette. So we have, these are limited edition, so they are not going to be around forever, but we have Inner Fire and Outer Glow. Now, I'm a warm girly. I like warm tones. If you are cool tone girly, you're going to want the Outer Glow. So, Inner Fire has these amazing colors, okay? So we're gonna start with the lightest color first. So go ahead and take that with the all over brush, and we're gonna start with our inner corner first. We're gonna brighten up that inner corner. This is my Victoria's Secret Angel um, little tip. And then I'm gonna put that all over my eye. Okay, so we're gonna take that lightest color and we're just gonna put that everywhere. Okay. We want to brighten you up. We want to make you glowy for the holidays. Okay. If you are not someone who loves a lot of shimmer, you don't have to do this. And you could have just stuck with like that. Since we did the CC cream and all the other all over your eye, you could have done that for a matte base if you're not someone who loves a lot of shine. Okay. So once we've done that all over, we've taken that, I think it's called, let me see what it's called. Hold on. Ignited Ivory. Once we put that all over our eye, okay, next we are going to do with the fan brush, there is a color called Radiant Bronze.
Mm.
It's beautiful mid-tone. I think that's what it is. Hold on. I lied. It's called Hot Clay. We're going to go back with Radiant Bronze. Okay,
Okay.
so Hot Clay is a matte medium brown. It's
Ah.
the perfect medium brown. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our fan brush, and if you are someone who has hooded eyes or you want to make your eyes look wider, bigger, clue in, okay? So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take that fan brush and you're gonna go above your brow bone. So my brow bone is right here. You can kind of see my crease. We're gonna go above that crease, okay? So go ahead and go above that crease and you're gonna work in a C shape on the inner of your eye. Okay, and you're just gonna go circular little motions. Talk about blending, okay? We're just gonna blend that in ever so slightly. We're gonna blend it out, take that on the outer of your eye, and that is it. So we're gonna do the same.
So
Let's do it.
simple.
Hmm?
So simple.
So simple. So we're gonna take that hot clay again, and we're just gonna lightly C shape above our brow bone, and we're gonna blend it out. Don't be afraid to go out.
And you know something I hear a lot, Lindsay, is can you use shimmer eyeshadow as we age? Because some people think that like shimmer is only for young girls and I mean, I think especially with the way that you're applying it here, you're putting a matte on top of that shimmer, which
Hmm.
kind of calms it down a little bit and brings it more together. What are your
Yeah.
thoughts on
Yeah, I think it's all about balance personally, because like I know for my like brides and their mother, like mother of the brides, whatever, they still wanted to shine, right? And so you can do a balance. I always tell people add one shimmer because shimmer adds dimension. So if you were to say, okay, maybe I don't want like that all over ivory and I'll do the hot clay, maybe I'll add a shimmer to my outer corner. You can always be so safe with that. So I'm going to teach you how to do that. So if you wanted to stop here, you totally could. I'm going to go a little bit more dramatic for you guys so you can really see it on camera. I'm gonna add a little bit more of that hot clay. You really can't go wrong with it. It's not like that's a really cool thing about our eyeshadows, y'all, is you really can't go wrong. Like it's not gonna like see, I just added a little bit more just to give you guys a little bit more to see on camera. Okay, next we're gonna take another matte and then I'm gonna layer it with a shimmer so that you guys can see both. So next we're gonna take Bring It Brown with that all over eyeshadow that it's a more concentrated brush when you're using darker colors. You want a more concentrated brush so that it doesn't fall out on the bottom. So we're going to take that Bring It Brown, okay? And we're just going to pop it on the corner, outside corner of our eye. Don't be afraid of blending that in yet. We're not going to. Okay, we're just going to pop it in. Now see how much that brings some color back into my eye. We're going to do this again. Outer corner, we're going to pop this in. Okay, and we're not worrying about blending quite yet. Okay, we just want to get that color on and in the right place. So if you were someone who didn't want to do a ton of shimmer, or if you just wanted to stay here, then you can blend in. But I'm going to give you one more step and then we're going to blend, okay? So we're going to take that beautiful radiant bronze because that was what everybody wanted to see. And we're going to take that radiant bronze with the same brush. Okay, we want it nice and concentrated. Look how like gorgeous and shimmery that is. We're going to put that right over the Bring It Brown. Okay, and then we're going to take a little bit and bring it in over the hot clay.
that?
Not everywhere, just a little bit everywhere. Now notice how I'm not having to blend a ton. Now this is what's going to keep it blended. So we're going to take that same color again on the other side. I'm going to show you again. I'm going to go right over that Bring It Brown. Okay. And then I'm going to take a little bit over the hot clay. Just bring it in just a skosh. And then that's it. So if you wanted to blend a little bit more, you absolutely can. I'm going to take that fan brush that has the hot clay on it. And I'm just going to blend in circles out. Okay. Blend in, blend out, but we're not going to go all over the eye, just blend in and out. Now see the difference? It's just a little softer, but you can still see those gorgeous colors. So we're going to do the same thing, blend in and out. And there it is. It's
Mhm.
blended, it's beautiful. It's like it's giving bronzy glow. It's giving this is the moment. Okay. So, if this is all you wanted to do, you totally could pop on mascara. I'm going to show you guys liner. If you wanted to take an angled brush, you guys, and take that bronzy glow and pop it under your eye, you absolutely can. I can show you like a little bit with that. I'll just pop a little bit in my under eye. Okay. I'm just going to do a little bit. And then we're going to take our um brown. I'm gonna do brown. You can do black if you want to do black. If you're a black eyeliner girly, you absolutely can. I'm gonna take our brown and show you guys how to do a little bit of liner. So most people, they want to learn like a little bit of wing or just have like a little eyeliner. What I tell them to do is go to the corner of your eye,
Mm.
okay? And then you're gonna go up. Don't go out, go up. And that just gives you a little bit of a wing. And then what I do is I connect it onto my eye and I drag it in. And that is it. So same thing, we're gonna go up,
Lindsay, are you trying to kind of like go in the direction of the end of the brow almost?
kinda, yeah. I mean, you're really, because most people try and go like with the corner of your eye, you go out. You don't want to go out, you want to go up.
Up. Okay.
Hmm. So you want to go up and then you want to connect it. And what this is going to do is it's going to lift your eyes again. So if you're someone who has hooded eyes, if you're someone who feels like your eyes droop a little bit, this
Mhm.
brings them up. If you want to accentuate your eye going out, you absolutely can go out. But a lot of people like their eyes to be lifted, look more awake. That is that trick. Okay, and then next we're gonna do mascara. So, okay, so we're gonna do mascara really quickly, and then we'll do lip. So I'm gonna take our mascara, and I do our Great Heights mascara, and you can just do several layers of this. It is amazing. I love our Great Heights so, so, so much. Um, what you're gonna do, huh?
Sorry, for those who are not familiar with Great Heights, it has a curved wand and it goes up. Lashes go up.
Amen. It
Definitely a
really
great
does.
mascara.
So normally what we would tell you to do is do 3 layers. So you do like 3 light layers of the Great Heights. As you can already see, my lashes are lifted, but you're gonna want to do 3 layers. I'm only gonna do one for right now because truly I could like literally work forever on my mascara. And I'm gonna go straight to our lip because we've got to finish this out. Now, as Jack said, I want you to picture this. You're about to go in to your next event, okay? Your lip is what finishes this whole thing out. So you're going to have a choice tonight, ladies, okay? You're going to have a choice to choose between the brown rich lip or you can do the red lip. So we're going to start with the brown. And I'm going to show you how to make a brown look good because people are like, ew, brown on my lip. What is that? I don't even understand. We're going to do it right. Okay. So the trick of the trade to do a brown lip is to start with a little pink or a little red. Okay. So yes, I
What?
take, I know. So you're going to start with either our auburn nude or our mauve nude. I'm going to do our mauve nude. Okay. So I do our mauve nude first. I'm going to do a little liner of the pink, okay? You just want a little bit of tint underneath that brown.
Now, Lindsay, are you just doing the line here or are you kind of filling in a little bit?
So I did a little line and I filled in a little bit. So I fill in my corners of my Cupid's bow, okay? Just to give it a little something. And same thing with the bottom of my lip. So I fill in a little to give that like lip filler vibes, okay? I like a little bit of plump. So
Hmm.
I will line my lip. And then I'll fill in a little bit. We don't overline, we go in. Okay, so that's the pink. And then what I do with our mauve nude, then what I do is I take that truffle nude. Our truffle nude is our brown.
Mm-hmm.
And I just do a little line. A little bit goes a long way with the brown, guys, okay?
Yes. That is a dark liner, but it does
Mhm.
look good.
So see how that cleaned up my lips? It's like crisp. So we're going to still do that small line. Okay? And that is all you need, all right? That is the brown lip. As you can see, the liner. And then lastly, we're going to top it off with just a classic neutral nude. We're not going to go with a brown. We're going to go with like a nice, it's called nude blush. And I'm just going to take that and I'm going to pop that on. And it's going to look brown.
That is pretty.
But the trick is when you do browns is to not do a ton, just enough. So
Yeah.
your consultant will tell you if you're more of like an auburn nude girly or a mauve nude. Typically, if you're a little more tan, darker skin, you're gonna want to go with the auburn nude. And if you're lighter like me, you're gonna want the mauve nude. But this is the final look with the bronze lips. As you can see, it's very glowy, very natural.
Pam
And
is asking you, you do two different liners, and yes, you do, right?
yeah, so with this look, it's going to be different. You're going to do two different liners and a gloss. And then with the red lip, I'm going to show you with a liner, lipstick, and gloss. So we'll get right into the reds, but I want to show you one more time before we're done.
That is so pretty.
It's
So
really pretty.
it's like it's kind of more of a neutral liner, like with a pinkish tone, like you said, with a brown liner. If you just did brown liner, it wouldn't look it wouldn't look as cohesive, right? It wouldn't
Yes.
feel natural.
Yeah. I find that when people try to do a brown liner, once they do it, it feels unnatural. They're like, that's too much for me. So what I like to do is soften it up just a little bit. And if you are someone who was like, maybe I want like more of a red brown, add our Fancy Nancy to it. Fancy Nancy is the perfect red with the auburn nude and the brown. So
Mm.
that's that combo. So now we're gonna finish it off with the red lip. Okay. So I'm gonna wipe off real quick.
I really love this brown. I'm gonna have to
Isn't
try.
that pretty? You're gonna try it. Try it.
Yeah, that's gonna be pretty. And if y'all don't remember the colors, that's okay. Your consultant will know what they are.
Yeah, don't worry. Okay, so next we're gonna do our classic red. This is the classic red. So the cool thing for you guys is that we have a waterproof red liner. This makes the world of a difference when you're wearing a red lip, okay? Because red lips, we don't want them to bleed, we don't want them to move, we want them to stay. So we're gonna take that red liner, okay? Same thing. We're gonna follow our lip. We're not gonna go above, we're not gonna go below.
The
We're gonna,
pigment on these liners is insane.
mm-hmm. So what I do when I'm wearing a red lip, I will color all the way in with my red liner because it'll keep your entire look lasting so much longer. Okay, then I'll do my bottom. Same thing, I'll color in. Don't be afraid to color in because it makes it last longer.
Also,
Okay,
that's how you get the waterproof effect. The liners are waterproof. So if you're someone who's like, I want it matte and I want it to stay, then just the liner is what you want.
just the liner. And then next I'm going to take our Scarlet Red and I'm going to put that over. Now this is like that classic. So I'm trying to meet the middle of like that burgundy and red.
Yeah, that's like a deep red,
Mm-hmm.
scarlet red.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty.
So that's the red. So if you wanted to stay with like a matte red look, you could just stick with that. But a lot of people like to do our iconic red over top. This is the iconic red. This is going to brighten things up a bit. It'll add a little pop of gloss. You could just do the red waterproof liner in this, and it looks so stunning.
Mhm.
But I'll pop that over top.
I feel like a gloss is holiday. It has like a
It
little
really
bit of
is.
shine. It's like keeps your lips hydrated.
It does. And it's just like, it just is a glow without feeling over the top, right? So that is it. And my last question for you guys is now that you've learned everything, what event are you going to use this for? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? And that is it, you guys. If I cannot wait to answer your guys' questions, but I hope you guys felt so empowered now
Mhm.
to take on your holiday events, feeling so beautiful.
Yeah. What event are you going to be committed to showing up as your best self?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yep.
What event are you going to get ready for? Like, actually get ready. We want to know. Alejandra says, work Christmas party. Yes.
Amen.
Listen, we've learned that showing up well, it actually builds trust with people, which is kind of crazy if you think about it. But the way that you show up can build trust and influence with other people in your life.
Mm-hmm.
Susan says she can't wait to try that brown. Me too, Susan. I'm like, I see, I'm one of those people that like brown, I put it on and I'm like, that don't look good. But the way that this is attached to like a mauve is going to be beautiful.
It makes a difference.
Pam says maybe she'll surprise everyone at Thanksgiving. Do it, Pam, do it.
Yes.
I need pictures. Okay, you guys. So let me write your names and get them in the bowl. I'm gonna do that. But what we're gonna do here is I want to tell you those other two questions on your paper. You got it? Because this is gonna be three more entries. And then we're gonna draw for the winner. Okay. So number one was to jot down some products that caught your eye tonight, something you want to ask maybe your consultant about, ask some more questions about. We want to know what those products were that kind of caught your eye. So that's number one. Number two is a yes or no answer. Number two, we want to know from learning today about your makeup. Okay, we know that your makeup is only as good as the skin we put it on. Anything about Mary Kay is that we want to help you from start to finish feel beautiful. We have skincare in our makeup, but guess what? Skincare is the base of everything. So we want to invite you to a self-care Sunday event. Lindsay's going to the disco. A self-care Sunday event where we are going to send you a facial at home. And some of you may have done this before. Some of you may have not done this before. Maybe you want to do it again. But this is a facial that will get sent to you in a package, okay? And you will get to do a facial at home at our Self Care Sunday. We do these about twice a month. So if you want to be invited to one of those and get this package in the mail, it's completely free, okay? And you get a whole facial. Say yes or no to that. Number two is either yes or no. Yes, I want to be invited, or no, I don't. Number three, we would love to know because the holidays are around the corner, right? We have a few months left. This is one of the times that Lindsay and we see a lot of people wanting some extra money. A lot of people wanting some extra money for holiday gifts, or simply maybe they want a really good discount on holiday shopping. So we do not want to keep this from you. We want to know on a scale of 1 to 5, what is your interest level to earn a little extra money this holiday season and learn a little bit about the business, the business part of Mary Kay, okay? So number three is one I'd rather eat dirt. Okay. Five is, yeah, I think I want to try this out to earn a little extra money. And by the way, right now it's $35 to sign up with Mary Kay. It's kind of insane. But we want to know how to follow up with you. So if that's something you want to learn a little bit more about, 1 to 5, tell us your interest level on earning a little extra money or saving a little extra money during the holiday season. It's one of our highest recruiting times. So we want to just make sure that we share that with you and we don't hold it from you. Okay. So that's 1, 2, and 3. One is some products that caught your eye. Two is yes or no, I want a facial in a bag sent to me. 3 is a number 1 through 5, your interest level to learn a little bit more. So write that out, snap a picture, and text it to your beauty consultant. We're going to give you about 3 minutes to do that while we answer some questions. Maybe 3 to 4 minutes while we answer some questions, and then we're going to draw the winner, okay? Now, beauty consultants, y'all should know this, but beauty consultants text Lindsay or myself the name of the guest that sent this to you. So if your guest sends this to you, text us, their name so I can get their name in the bowl. Okay. And if my guest or Lindsay's guest, you just text us directly. We have our phones. Okay. Just text us a picture of your answers. And guys, that's 3 entries, 3 extra entries into the giveaway. Okay.
Get
Totally.
that giveaway.
Yeah. I mean, the odds are high here, y'all. Okay. So, let me see what questions I'd written down. And we're gonna do about 3 minutes. So y'all do 1, 2, and 3. And oh, while we're doing that, I'm gonna show you some sets for tonight, actually. We did put together a few little packages. One question though, Lindsay, if you want to answer, is how do we make sure the foundation doesn't weigh us down? Like, how do we make sure foundation feels really light and not heavy?
Yeah, so this is where I would say our makeup is so layerable. So, you can always start out with the least amount. This is where maybe try and CC cream first. And if you want a little bit more coverage, then add your foundation. Um, but our foundation is so lightweight. So, they do that so that you can layer it to what fits you best. So I would start with CC cream first, then maybe add a little layer, and you should be fine.
Okay, that's good to know. Leticia is putting it in the chat. I love it. Yes. Hi. Okay, number 1. Got it. Got you in, girl. Yeah, if you don't have my number or if it's easier to just put it in the chat, just put it in the chat. But even those who are not signed in, you can still participate in this one here because all you have to do is text your consultant. Got your names each 3 times in there.
Amen.
Amen. Lindsay, let me know if there's any names I need to put in.
Okay.
Way to go, you guys. Getting some free stuff tonight. I love it. Um, okay, so as we are waiting maybe a few more minutes there, y'all keep answering those and text them to your beauty consultant. I want to share my screen here just a second and show you some different packages. Maybe, Lindsay, you can kind of walk them through options of how we would put something like this together.
Yeah,
So here we go. Hopefully you guys can see this. It's not too small.
I think it's good.
Okay, I'm like, do I need to make it bigger?
No.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, so the way that I did these bundles was based off of what you would need to be successful for what you're doing. So, let's just say you're someone who really needs your makeup, your foundation, that base layer to stay, and you want it to last all day. These are the key pieces that we've put together for you to feel like you can be most successful. So our base bundle would be our setting spray, our primer, our foundation brush. You can either choose between our foundation or our CC cream and our concealer. This bundle is $95. And what this is going to do is it's going to make your makeup stay all day. I want you to think 12 hours. I want you to think through whatever you are going to. This is the key. And this is arguably one of the most popular that we get because of the fact of how it looks all day long. So that's our first bundle. It's 95. And then our color bundle. This is going to be whatever palette your consultant believes that matches best with your complexion, our blush, and our contour. This is going to make your makeup stand out, okay? This is what's going to take it from, oh, her foundation looks beautiful to, oh, she is done. This is going to be 65, which is an incredible deal for getting 6 eyeshadows
Mhm.
and your blush and your contour. Now, I want to preface how long our makeup lasts, okay? This alone easily could last you a year. I am not even kidding you. This color is amazing. So that is 65. And then you're going to see our lip bundle. So as you saw, I did either 2 lip liners and a gloss or a lip liner, gloss, and lipstick for the red lip. Mind you, all of them are going to be different for your complexion, okay? But whatever you choose for our lip bundle, it is 45. And this is for a lasting all day lip as well. And then lastly is our lash and brow bundle because some people want good brows and good mascara, okay? That is going to be $40. This comes with one of our mascaras, a brow pencil, and a gel. This can either be a tinted gel or the clear gel, and your consultant can help you find what works best for you. Now, you guys, you might want all the bundles, and that's totally fine. Or you could say you're someone like, I just like really good foundation, a good lip, and mascara and brow. Pick that. If you don't want to mess with eyeshadow, totally fine. Or maybe you have your blush and eyeshadow and you just want a good lip and a good foundation. That is why we did these bundles together. But why we did them together is so that you get the best outcome. So all those together are what are going to give you the best outcome. So that is why we did it that way. Now you can pick them apart, separate, whatever you may choose. Don't feel like it's like one or nothing, or it's all or nothing. But just know we did this so you have the best outcome. So
I love that. And that's important to say because some people will just get a foundation and be like, well, I want it to last, 2 days or whatever.
yeah,
Well, we really need to pair it with a good primer and finishing spray. So to get the outcome that you want, that's why those are set up together. But of course, your beauty consultant can customize it and you can just get one or two things. It's just sets put together to help you have great makeup and maximize it. Okay. Um, Let me just see if I'm missing anyone here. Okay, Summer, I need to add Summer to our giveaway, and then we will be drawing. Anyone else I need to add? Um, Love it. Okay. And remember, you can also text your beauty consultant as well. You don't have to put it in the chat. I have my phone on me, so love it, you guys. Adding a few more, okay? Amazing, amazing. Let me shake it up. We're about to draw for our winner. Okay, y'all
woo,
let us know. Type in the chat. What was one thing you learned tonight? I'm just curious about that. About to draw for the giveaway. One thing you learned tonight. Was this helpful? Was this tutorial helpful? We want to know. Okay, we ready? I think it's been at least 5 minutes. Drum roll, let's find out who's gonna take home our roll-it bag. And guess what? You're gonna love it. I'm packing for the hospital right now for my given birth. This thing is coming with me because you can do everything you need in one little thing.
amen.
Susan says, my husband learned how to spread shimmer eyeshadow. I love that. Okay, drum roll. Woo, who is it? Who is in here? Oh, I just put that back in. I see it though. I see it. Okay, hold on. She wanted to come out. I just accidentally threw her back in. Oh my goodness, Pam! Yay! Pam, my guest.
Oh,
Woohoo!
that's your guest? Woo!
Yes, congratulations. Amazing, girly. I don't even know if you have one of these, but if you don't, it's a great gift. I mean, if you do, it's a great gift. And if you don't have one, you're going to absolutely love it. Uh,
Yes.
and I have two, okay? Let's be real. I got one with full of stuff and one full of other things. But
Amen.
definitely they are very helpful. She gave it to Lexi. Perfect. Then you need another one. I love it. Okay. Well, thank you guys for participating tonight. We cannot wait to see how this benefits you going into your events this season. We know you're going to have the best holiday season, have so much fun. And hey, ask your beauty consultant what other fun events she has going on that you can take advantage of and have some fun this season. All right, y'all. Have a wonderful evening and we will talk soon. Bye.
Bye, guys.